What's going on YouTube? This is Tyler back again with another video, and today have a very quick order, 76 card value order. This is going to be a good order. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, it is certain. It is certain. There we go. All right, good. These cards are posted on my eBay store in case you haven't seen that. We will go ahead and jump into these. So this is a very low end order. These are all cards, again, last minute I wanted to squeeze out. Yes, I did have a big order that I sent off for Christmas, and then another order on top of that of a 34 card order that I sent off last minute. All 34 cards submitting Christmas Day. Make sure that these are actually showing up in the camera. They are. My camera's pretty far away. But sent 34 card order also on New Year's, the day before New Year's. I had all those cards that I had received in the mail the very last day, so I squeezed in another order. But this is all the stuff that is just, I've gotten either free or, let me just take advantage of this special. So Mahomes, all these are free, just throw-ins for some cards that I bought. So kind of cool. I mean, both of these are probably like $30, $40 cards. Not getting rich on this, so I'll break down financials also at the end of this. Which I always say that I do, but this time I'm going to remember. Kobe, saw this laying around, can't remember why I got it, how I got it, have no clue. Justin Herbert, ooh, man, bad time to have Herbert stuff right now after that Jaguars game. Second worst playoff defeat in NFL history, or at least second biggest blown lead. Heritage Tom Brady, PSA 8. Then we've also got Anthony Volpe, PSA 9. And these are not in any specific order, as you can tell. So Bobby Witt, paper, which I hate that term. If you haven't heard that in my previous videos, do not like it, but it is what it is. Another mega box. So went 0 for 3 on the Anthony Volpes. These were the last 3 that I had that I was like, they're borderline. And yeah, they all didn't make it. Kevin Durant, orange, sensational jersey. Man. This I actually submitted to CSG whenever CSG opened, and they did not grade it because the card was too thick, and I've just had that card sitting around. And send PSA, give it an 8. Khalil Watson, I'm not a fan of this guy at all. Guys, think way overrated. Can't hit, as we saw last year. He can't really hit, and neither can Trey Sweeney. Obviously, prospects are young, they turn around, but these are not guys. Once they start getting stats and I see that they can't hit, I'm not interested. I don't care what the scouting report says. I like guys who can hit regardless of what the scouting report says, because most times scouting reports are not accurate. How many top prospects in the top 100 have made it and made it very, very well or big? Not going to go down that rabbit hole, but I like stats. Just put it that way. MJ, this card's just laying around. PSA 7, nothing special. This was a 71% gem rate, if I'm thinking of this order correctly. So there's going to be some weird cards in here that don't look all that great. Man, that McCole Hardman, I was hoping it'll at least be a 9. But yeah, 71%. So even though you see a lot of 9s, right now we're in a rough patch. But overall, pretty good. Not too bad. Could be worse. And then this is the last of that, Anthony Volpe. So yeah, this is a bad box. So this is a low-end order, just clarifying that. As you can see, these are all the last remnants. It's not all of them. I still have a stack of cards over there that PSA ever gets to 10 or 12. I mean, right now they're basically worthless. So I'm just hoping that we get something where I could send off the last batch of cheap cards that I wanted to send off whenever it got to this level, but the prices have cratered on everything, so it's not worth sending in at 15. It's not even worth sending in now at 19. So, but this is a low-end order, good order for people to start off on. So if you were just getting into grading, this is a good order to a starter order. So, a lot of times people will watch, and if you're new to the cards, I see comments occasionally like, man, how much do you spend on cards? How can you do all this? I mean, once you build up enough of an inventory and have flipped enough, you can buy some more expensive cards, obviously. But if you're just getting into it, this is a good starter order. And I'll show the financials of why that's the case. Man, I've got some crud on here. There's some gunk on here. I gotta clean this off. Can't get this on my card cases. No bueno. This card is already sold, so PSA 10. And did I give it that big old thumbprint? I did. Not good. Yeah, dude, gross. I just sold this card. It's supposed to be clean. It's supposed to be clean. Much better. Still not perfect, but it'll come off. Let the buyer do it. I'm spitting on volpe. Clearly talking too much. Slapping those lips. So all of these volpes, looks like we got a run of them, I bought same time. I segregated them into 2 batches, so had roughly 90 of these refractors-ish. Found out all the ones that I liked the best. Sent off an order earlier in the year. All of them came back 10s. This order, 7 of 12 came back 10s. Same card, same assessment, same time period. Yes, every card is different, but pretty good, pretty consistent with this. So that just shows variation in grader, variation who's looking at the cards. But yeah, whenever I was doing the assessment, I looked over any card that had a dimple or a bubble that I thought I saw, took that out. So curious why some of the 9s ended up getting 9s, but yeah, is what it is. So there's a 9. Man, tough. Difference in maybe $20 and 60, 70, 80. And at these grading fees, man, you cannot strike out on those. Topps Chrome, more Alex Bregman, more cheats, more cheaters. Had a bunch of those. Bought those for like $1, $2, $3. That shows. Love me some inserts of Ohtani, but again, these are just $1, $2, $3 cards. Get them graded $15. Maybe a collector will buy them at 30. Again, not getting rich on this, but pretty cool volume. And I will grade these all day if I can get 10s on them. Volpe. I'm down to my last Volpes, dude. I'm out of all autographs. This is probably the last of all the shiny shine that I have. Man, I bought those refractors like at $2 to $3 a piece, bulk, from somebody who graded them. Same thing as Kevin Durant. This is the Zion. Wow. I did not touch the back of this card, but look at all these fingerprints directly from PSA. I have not seen that. Yikes. Hope you all can see that. I guess they're really trying to squeeze it in that box. It was tight, huh? Is it tight? Tight squeeze. All right. Yeah, this one's got some fingerprints on it too, and scratches. Oh man, this is the worst order I've gotten as it relates to... Oh, this is horrible. Dang. So I've been doing PSA a long time. I've never seen this before. This is bad. I mean, look at those 2 scratches right down the card. So this card is also... this card's also scanned in, so it's not like that in scanning. This is bad. Jeez. Dude, this company, man. Holy piss. Wow. Yeah, they create value. I mean, it's not as bad as CSG's cases, the one cases they gave me, but yeah, dude, I got somebody who's trying to buy that card right now. Submitted a counter offer. Like, if it shows up looking like that, there's going to be an automatic return. Maybe I need to list the card $250, buy it now. I send it to PSA and be like, hey, you're the ones that send it to me like that. You all fix it. You numb nuts. Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be like, it's going to PSA anyway. If you all have problems with it, you all send it to me that way. So if you reject it whenever I sell it, then maybe you should fix it while it's there so that I can sell it because you gave it to me that way. It's only fair. Only fair, right? Got me some nice Julios. These are some of my first Julio Rodriguez rookie logos that are coming in. You're about to see a flood of these things hit eBay. Everything. Archives, Topps, Update, Heritage, Chrome, Cosmic. Dude, I can't even think of all the low-end releases that have just come out where there's going to be gems aplenty of Julio. Those prices are about to just go south, which is why we really need him to play well. Don't pull a wander. Like, don't wander off and be mediocre. Do something decent. Like, keep the momentum going, because if all these people have cards, oh my gosh, if he has a rough April, it's going to be ugly. So get rid of all these cards before April. Reduce risk. Take advantage of the build-up in spring training, but do not hang on to them. It's my strategy. It's my tip. It's my quick tip. Lots of Volpes. How you doing, Anthony Volpe? These cases are clean, but man, those fatties, the big fatty cases, they are not clean. A lot of interest in this card right now. So I have all these posted on my channel. A lot of people were lowballing stuff. This is the one order, since there's not a lot of good stuff, it's not really going very quick. So I've talked about the market in previous videos, maybe potentially picking up, or at least I've seen a lot of chatter about that in the past couple of weeks. I would say 1 to 2 months specifically. And that is the case, but it's not for low-end stuff. Like, it's not popping unless it's a big guy like an Ohtani or an Aaron Judge, or even some of the prospects, you know, Jackson Chourio, Ellie De La Cruz. I don't have any of the other big prospect guys. Again, I go over my guys. I don't follow everybody else. So like Francisco Alvarez, like some people have him as the #1 prospect. I don't know if his stuff is popping off. Maybe it is. If I had some of it, I would let you know. But I don't. Yeah, man, this one's even got some fingerprints on it. Oh yeah, this is the best box. This is definitely going to be the best box because it's got some. I forgot that I also had some other stuff in here. So also have some Nolan Ryan. Very disappointed. This one came back a 9. Man, really wanted this one. Jim, what are we missing on here? Oh. Yeah, tough. It could be something on surface. Who knows? These cards usually grade out well, so whenever I see the best card not grade out well, I'm like, meh. Rod Carew, Orange Refractor, autograph number 25 on card. Freddie Freeman, FF5, Gold Refractor, autograph number to 50. And also this case, Bad Batch. Jeez, guys. PSA, this is my worst batch of cases ever. I've never had cases that are this gunky. And it's either gunky or scratchy, but I've not had them come back like this before. Out of all my orders, this is by far the worst quality control as it relates to the cases. So they didn't do well. And this one, it almost looks like there's some frosting right here as if somebody tried to crack into it. I know that obviously didn't happen, but somebody could, if that was all the way up the edge or around the case, people are like, oh, you know, somebody cracked that out. They wouldn't do that for this card, but still. Yeah, bad batch. Not a good batch of cases. Oh, I forgot I do have this big card in here. Dang, of course. This is one of the coolest cards I have ever graded. This is sick. This is really cool. Yeah. David Ortiz, Big Papi, Boston Strong autograph patch. There was another patch that had the inscription Big Papi, and I got outbid on that one. So as soon as I bought this one, I saw that one pop up, and I was like, I have to have that. Didn't get it. Ooh, this is nice. Of course, and it's a game jersey, on-card autograph, Gem Mint 10 inscription. All 4 things that boost value, everything together. First time I've ever had that happen. First autograph patch inscription 10 in my entire life, right there. Boom, boom, boom. It's a big one. And right behind it, got some Mike Pizza. Piazza. Mike Pizza. Pizza. Mike Pizza. Autograph patch. Patch is kind of weak. Very weak. They shouldn't have done that for these patches. If you have a patch, yes, it's a patch. That is technically a patch, but it's a very weak patch. I have a couple of these coming in, though. I just bought a Griffey on-card autograph patch just like that last night. It's funny, the redemptions for that Griffey are going in the 450, 500, maybe even 600 range. I get a raw one back and it has a patch like that and it goes for 285 or something like that. Like, whew, I'll take it. I'll take it. Got some more Bobby Witts. And then also, this is a good one. This is really cool. And look at the scratch on my card. What are you all doing, dude? Man, I'm titling the video that PSA's quality control is going downhill because this could be a one-off, but this is bad, guys. Man. And I throw my cases around. Y'all can hear them rattling around. I don't really cause scratches to the cases. There's just a lot of shaking. You know, people. This is loud. The mic's right here. This is right by the mic. Makes noise. But I'm not like throwing the case. These things are bad, especially the thickies. All right, Chipper Jones. Yes, people have been throwing some lowball offers. This is an example of one. I got a $50 offer the other day on this. Also had a Trey Lance Prism Pink PSA 10. Somebody gave me a $10 offer yesterday. you know, whenever I get things like that, I will add folks to the block list. I usually don't block people over stupid stuff like that, but dude, I don't know. I just don't want you to ever waste my time in the future again, because it did waste my time looking for 10 seconds at your offer and declining it. So I just want to prevent that 10 seconds from ever being wasted in the future. So anytime I get lowball offers, like on the Chipper Jones, somebody offered me $50, which is almost less. It is less than raw. It's a Gem Mint 10. And get out of here. All right, Betty Bonds. This one is a 9 game jersey. All right, that one's nice. I was expecting a 10 on that though. 71% gem rate. We're gonna go over here to the finances. So let's switch on over to the screens. And not a lot to look at here, to be quite honest. So we can blow this up a little bit. Scoochies. All right, hopefully y'all can see that. So there's gonna be some cards in here that I'm not really sure how to value. Obviously the on-card autograph patches, those are the big ones. Those are the ones that would probably do well at auction, because you're gonna see some people really go after them. All these cards are listed right now. There's no bites on anything really. I have sold one card, which is the Vlad Guerrero Jr. Bowen's Best Rookie PSA 10, sold it for $25. Yes, it cost $15 to grade. Paid $1 for it in a dollar box. So, you know, I might be able to get like a Diet Coke from McDonald's after fees and everything. So these are essentially what I've paid for these. And again, you can see some of these cards I bought in 2021. So if you see high prices or things that look weird, yada, 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 that's why. So these are all the prices, things that I paid, expected. Nobody send me offers like $500 for the Big Papi, $300 for the Mike Piazza. These are conservative estimates. That's not what I'm expecting. If I sold those at auction, I would expect way, way, way more than that. Yeah, you just go through here. I'm just penciling in $30 for these Wits. Honestly, I'd be lucky if I got that. If I did get 30 for those, I'd be happy. Same thing for these, 20 for the Volpes, like any of the 9s. If I can get anywhere near what I have on there, I'm happy with it. These Volpes here, actually, I think I could do much better than 25, because you see some of them go for like 50 to 60. There's just so many of them listed right now. It's hard to actually get a sale because there's so many of these that are actually graded PSA 10, and he's not that hot of a player, so things are obviously going to sit. Some of these Khalil Watsons or Trey Sweeneys, I'll be lucky to get those prices, although the Khalil Watson did see one sale recently for like 40 or 50. So again, it's just one-offs. Can you find the right buyer? If you're selling it, if you're auctioning it off, you're again going to get slaughtered. The Ohtani stuff I do expect to end up selling, because Ohtani's big, and if people can't afford the rookies, they'll go to maybe some of the inserts, and PSA 10 inserts sounds great. Then also Alex Bregman. I think that those prices are pretty fair. More than likely, these are the prices that I would likely get selling it, and then minus fees. So there's probably have to be some adjustments there. Then also Anthony Volpe, I think those are pretty consistent prices too. So if we just look at all this, I did not pay $11.40 to get, I did pay $11.40 to get this graded. I did. So if we look at this and we blow it up here, we have roughly $1,581 in cost of goods sold. We have $1,140 in grading fees, almost $4,000 in this order in terms of receivables. By the time I sell everything, I'm looking at about a $1,200 profit for a little low-end order like this, just throwing it together and getting it out the door. This is really not bad. And at the same time, another metric that I really like to look at is grading fees to your profit ratio, or conversely, profit to grading fee ratio. So we're looking at 1,200 to 1,100. So it's about 1.05, 1.06, 1.07. It's not great. It's not great, but it's better than 1. Meaning for every dollar I give PSA, they're giving me $1 of value back at least. I think that that's a bare minimum good metric. And crazy that I'm only getting $1 back despite it being 71% gem rate. Imagine if I got a horrible grader, got 40% gem rate. This looks a lot worse, looks negative, likely negative ROI. So those are the thoughts on this. Yeah, let me know what you think down below. These are all going to be on my eBay store. So if you are interested in anything, do me a solid and buy something from me. Or if you like a card, feel free to shoot over an offer. And as always, don't be a rusty cunt out there. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment down below. No need to be a rusty cunt in 2023. There's too many of those out there. You need to do better. Hit the subscribe button, learn a lot about cards. All right, we will see you guys next time.